So tonight we're going to be talking about the East Liverpool City Hospital in East Liverpool, Ohio. And let's go ahead and start with our first elevator. This is the north elevator in the fireproof wing of East Liverpool City Hospital in East Liverpool, Ohio. 56. It's in the fire. This is in the fireproof wing. There's two elevators in the fireproof wing, and they're really special. Original Otis. It's the north elevator, and on every floor it has those big plates on the bottom of the door. And I think the call station has been replaced, or maybe not, because they made LED fixtures. I don't know, they had the LED back in the 50s. Never pulled a fire. Yeah, I have a long time ago, mister. It's like, I don't know. All right. So that's the north elevator. Yes, they use Ecolab products for soap. Type of soap in the whole entire world. This is Ecolab. Okay, there's all kinds of Ecolab soap dispensers. But no matter what it is, it's a really clean soap no matter what. And they use pure hand sanitizer. Look at the Acme indicator in this call button. For those of you who think this is a pre-Lexit, it actually ain't. I don't know what it is, honestly. I don't go by the fixtures. It's a geared car, though. It's rated on the B floor. Button has a B on it. Okay, it's the fire. Now the fixtures. What do I have to do? Go to free? Yeah, probably. Or two, one, or if I'm on B, then U and D, that's like if the elevator's not level, that's what the U and D is for to level it. There's a good few of the buttons. Alarm up there. Switches, emergency stop, capacity is 4,000 pounds. See? Hello, Jonathan. There's a certificate. And there's the indicator inside. Yeah, this has probably had a little upgrade to it at some point, but I don't know. I know one thing, they repainted it about 3 or 4 years ago. It used to have wood walls, like fake wood, and painted it over like 2, 3, or 4 years ago. It's a service elevator, but they don't really care. And there it is on one. And on the first floor, it has the call stations on the right of the elevator. Yes, we'll get to that in a minute with the messed up. We'll get to that in a minute. But I got a special treat for you guys. You think cool in the fireproof wing? Well, you see the very in this hospital are going to be by the first elevator. Yes. Well, we'll get to it now. Otis Tech has to come and fix this because this elevator doesn't go to 7. It only goes from B1. It never went to 4, 5, 6. In fact, the east wing behind the was opened in 1978, and that only goes 6 floors, but they have a penthouse with machine rooms. No, somebody needs to have a look at that. And the northeast wing, well, we'll get to that later. Obviously, the northeast wing, the 8th floor. There's considered the 8th floor. Well, not the 8, because 7's the penthouse for the east wing, and then the 8th floor is just. I don't know. They have Gen 2s over there. I think they need to. I think that's some Otis Tech needs to fix that. Ooh. Look at this elevator number 1. Look at this. Watch your step. That sounds a little bit skeptical. Watch your step in that big black, that little black hall station. Fire. I have a funny feeling about it. Look at this elevator. Original elevator in the hospital. You think the outside call stations have been replaced? Look at this beautiful cab. This is the freight elevator in the fireproof wing. Look at this beautiful old Otis elevator. And all the elevators have these signs. Otis Elevator Company, and the gate is electric. Look at this. And the thing about, here's the thing. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. For those of you who ever visit East Liverpool and want to ride this elevator, if you're going down from free, the gate shuts really slowly, and you may think like, oh no, I'm stuck. What it does is, it starts after a little bit of time. You have to give it some time because, it's really old and it's winter and it's probably the motor's been, the controller's a little bit froze. So, but it doesn't mean they're going to modernize. But look at these beautiful old Otis fixtures. Look at this. This is a gold. This fireproof ring is a gold mine. There's two original. Hello, Nikki. There are two original elevators in this swing. There are the buttons, kind of a little blurry, but those up and down buttons are like to level the elevator. Okay, say that if you go to the second or first floor and it's not leveled or third any floor, you can level it, push it up or down, but you have to hold it in like a manually controlled elevator. The gate is electric. Do not ever put your hands in an elevator gate like this one. The gate door. There is no handles. Oh, I'm doing good, Nikki, but there's no handles. So do not ever touch with the gate. Mess with the gate. There's your certificate. There's the gate shut. I like the little wallpaper. There's the Otis. That sign needs to be hung up again. And then that's the notice. Weapons are prohibited. No smoking. In case of fire, do not use elevator. That's call station on 1. There's the elevator on 2. Otis. And look at the call station on B. It's a yellow call station. How about that? There's the elevator call station on 3 and that's the original West Wing fireproof elevator, service freight elevator, at the East Liverpool City Hospital in East Liverpool, Ohio. Call station on 3 for the North elevator. Now you may notice that, oh wow, I think this floor has been renovated because at one time these doors used to be blue. 2000, when they were doing renovations in 2013 or 2014 to the 3rd floor, someone painted those doors. That person must have been a really great artist because they did a really nice job painting those doors. They used to be blue. Now, wool wasn't there at one time either. So they did a pretty good job doing that. There's that north elevator on 2. All right, here are the east elevators on B. These are the twin elevators on B. Twin elevators because they look alike, obviously. These are the main elevators in the east wing. This wing opened in 1978. However, these elevators were modernized in 1999. They still have the Canton controller on them, but in 1999 they did a modernization on them. And they didn't do too bad. But look what's right behind them. That's right. This elevator is for employees and contractors only. Well, I guess one ride wouldn't hurt on this one. This is a service freight. We'll get to that in a little bit, but this is a service freight. It's right behind the twin bank. and you need a key to go to floor 6. All right, let's march over to the Gen 2 we just saw. This is the newest elevator in the hospital. In 2005, they started a construction project. They built the northeast wing. Built the northeast wing in 2005. It didn't open to the public until 2006, and they didn't work that long. If they completed it in 2006, well, I think the ER came functional in 2007. Yeah, the ER came functional in 2007, but this is the newest wing in the whole hospital. New wing equals new elevators. And we have some Gen 2s. There was a little motor up on the 8th floor, and up on the 8th, and up on top of it. Not on the roof. It's gearless. There's a little motor in the shaft. But if you go down to B, okay, if you go down to B, that is where the control room is for it. There's two little. There are Otis Gen 2s, and there's a control room down on B, and there's two controls in there for these two elevators right here. These were installed in 2005 or 2006, but still they're really nice elevators. You can't get to 8 without a key, and the only floors you can get to on this one is 6, 5, 4, and 2. 3, 1, and B are locked off because those are like, restricted area. Yes, B is for basement, but those are restricted areas right there. And you got to have a special key. You got to go like an independent service to get down there to those floors, and there's no key switch. On newer elevators, there's no key switch. There's key card readers. There's the Otis. There's the cab. Looks like a Kone cab, but a lot of Otis Gen 2s look like that. Turn on 6, and the all lantern lights up green when it's going down. Lights up red. I think it lights up green for both ways, but here are the elevators on 6. Now these are for staff only. Okay, normally for staff only, they just go to the emergency room. But if you're not get off on any floors you're not supposed to get off on, you should be okay. And he's open into a public area, so there really isn't no deal with there's not really a big deal around these, but there is one elevator that is a big deal, and I'll show you that right now. Okay, so there you have it. Those are the Otis Gen 2s, and those are the newest elevators in the whole entire hospital. And now, guys, ThyssenKrupp installed this. This is the middle elevator, and this elevator was installed in 1992. Jonathan, it's not in the staff room. The only floors that you can't get to without a key are B1 and 3. So, yeah. But Jonathan, otherwise else it's okay to ride them. As long as you don't go to 2. And to the restricted floors, But this is the elevator you can't ride without a key. This is a northern elevator. I don't know if any of us have ever been on a northern. Really nice elevator. Installed in 1992. Okay. This is a MRL, actually. You may not believe me, but it's MRL. There's a little motor in the shaft up on 6. It only goes to 6. This is the surgery elevator, which that's why you have to have a key. There's a hall indicator on 1, and that's how you operate. You put the key in there and then this turn, but you do it unless you work in the operating room area, or if you're a staff member, you just can't provide it. Oh, you have? That's the fire service, obviously. But yeah, because I don't know what that code reader is. And the patient transport elevator was donated by the auxiliary of East Liverpool City Hospital in 1992. There's the inside of the service elevator. In the east wing behind the twin elevators. There's the buttons. There's the regular Otis. Here's the phone. Now look at this. This is why I can't get to the 6th floor. After setting 6th floor call, turn key all the way to the left and pull the key out. Put on 1 northern. Here's the indicator inside. Looking at this thing used to be a Canton, and it was modernized in 1999, but I think they did a pretty nice job modernizing it. There's a little little lantern inside, and that's where the original lantern used to be when it was a Canton. I don't know what kind of fixtures it had, but now it has the newer Otis fixtures. Here's the inside of one of the twin elevators. Same as the service, but a little smaller. Now, a lot smaller, but it still has the same touch to it. It's a different cab. I did go up to the really top floor, but this door is locked. But this is where all the machines are for the East Wing elevators. I peeked in and I saw them. There's two on the left, and then there's one facing you. That's the service that's facing you, but the door is locked. But this is what I saw. East Wing elevator penthouse. Ever enter an elevator machine room? No, I didn't go in. I just peeked in. And then here is the only hydraulic elevator in the hospital in the medical building. This is an old Westinghouse from 1983. There are your fixtures. One's on a public floor, but that's where the machine room is. There's a little non-stop thing in the North elevator. And Huntington. But look what's in the Huntington Eco Lab. Woo! And they also have that too. So you can do whatever. That's hand sanitizer, I think. So, yeah. All right, guys. I hope we all enjoyed this little tour of the East Liverpool City Hospital. So there's the North elevator again. Now look at this. Originally, they were going to put another elevator in the bank, but obviously they didn't. There used to be an elevator door there, but they replaced the elevator door. But that's where the machine. That's where the one elevator used to be. The machine's on the roof, by the way, for these elevators. Pretty much all the elevator machines are on the roof. There's three somewhere else, and then one hydro. That used to have an elevator door there because they were originally going to put in an elevator. Then boom, they just put that on. There's an Eco Lab in there. And there, I took a good picture of the old elevator, which is my. Now this elevator is one of my most favorite elevators in the whole entire hospital. I hate to say it. One of my most favorite elevators in the whole entire hospital, and I hope it never gets modernized. If it does, parts from it. All right, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour of the East Liverpool City Hospital. Again, there's a Northern on too, and I bet you that chime, and I bet you those lanterns probably have a regular ding on them, like most of Northern elevators do. Okay. Okay, I'm going to lay something on you guys, but you guys can't tell anybody, okay? Somebody took me a ride on an elevator today. I'm not going to give out any names, but somebody took me a little quick ride on that elevator today up to 6. It does have a ding on that floor. And the inside is just a regular cab, regular Northern cab with regular Northern fixtures. I would have gotten pictures, but I don't think the person who rode me wouldn't have been happy about it. Took pictures and posted them on the internet. But there's the outside of it. The inside looks pretty neat, though. If you look at my YouTube videos and type in Northern traction elevator, you probably see the inside of it. Somebody rode me, some other person rode me. There, see, I took the key. All right, guys. So I think that's going to conclude our elevator tours of the East Liverpool City Hospital. And right there, if you look right there, there's the Otis Gen 2s. So, and you have to use Go Joe at the quality end in Calcutta. I don't know why, but it's called Crab Joe. So, for the East Liverpool City Hospital. Oh, and then I went to Slanesville and I had an epic fail. That is a Montgomery Kone from 1996. I had an epic fail because this is a private building in Slanesville. It's out in the country too, so it's really neat to have an elevator out in the country. There's a Christmas tree right there. But this building is, I think this is for like the power plant up in Stratton. And it's from 1995. It's an all new building. It's 1995. So a building. That's a funny name for it. So that's that. And there's only 3 elevators out in Slanesville. Here's one of 2 of them. 2 or 3 of them. The Kenneth K. Hudson building has a Concord, but sadly it's the same as the other building. The mainstream, at least we can get a view of it though. It's a Concord from 2000, sold by Gable Elevator. I think that's going to be it for this live stream. But wait, stay on, please. Stay on, please. Stay on, please. I'll see if we can look at the East Liverpool City Hospital in 2007. Now listen, guys. The northeast wing of East Liverpool being built. Right. No. Yep. The emergency 2006, November 2006. The elevators. There's not too many elevators hospital, but they don't have Presbyterian Montefiore. I know a hospital that has like a gold line of all those, and that's St. Elizabeth in Youngstown. I hope to go there sometime. And like I said, in Altman Hospital in Canton, you know, if I ever get a chance, let's see. I have too much time on my hands right now, so I probably won't be able to go to Altman this year, but maybe next year. Elizabeth. Okay, I want to check out other hospitals. See Merced. You know, I heard the West Penn Hospital had an old Westinghouse in the West. Old Westinghouse with triangle buttons. So let's see what. Yes, if you saw my Instagram photos, I was with some kids on the night. I'm not going to say much. I'm pretty sure we all remember that elevator. This one was installed in 1966. However, in 2000, somewhere until 2004, like 12 years ago, 12 years. B. And dealer stickers on it, yellow and black tape. And who decorated the elevator button? Mysterious. The must have spent a 3.5 sticker on in 2010. I wonder who did it. Old. The garbage thing. Nope, I was wrong. I was afraid. I started watching YouTube videos in 2008 of elevators. That's inside of it. So I'm allowed to want. There's B&G who did it, but don't give me a crap. Cards. And they pulled and out Smitty's Carpet and Celebrations building. There's a view of it on one. All right. Oh, here's that Here's a deer. This is at 135 Main Street in Steubenville, in Wintersville, Ohio. Which I had a dream about it in 2010. On August 5th, 2010, I had a dream. On August 10th, I got to Pawnee Hall at the University of Pittsburgh. And right around here were some really nice pane hydraulics. 7 floors. G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then they had a freight elevator on the other side, which is now defunct. Then they had another one too, which was it's still working, but they don't ever use it. Lock 2010 log halls connected onto each other. Sadly, the building didn't survive Hurricane Sheila 33, and the old Payne Hydra that was modernized by ThyssenKrupp in 2000 didn't survive. We'll go ahead and take a quick look at the hospital. Yeah, hospital really quick. We'll go ahead and take a look at Lawrence Ferry real. The East Ohio Regional Hospital in Martins Ferry, Ohio. Here is the west elevator. This one has a rear door, while the other, no, they're all designed different. In the west wing of East Ohio Regional Hospital, this elevator has a rear door. The other ones don't. The other two don't. These two were installed in the 1980s. ThyssenKrupp installed them in the 1980s, and they were modernized in 2004. No, wait, 2003, because they used to have 2 elevators originally. When they put another one in the bank, okay? Then those two, the one had a rear door and the other one didn't. In 2013, the pumps were replaced on. Well, the one pump was replaced on the elevator with the rear door. Remember when it used to have the E major pump on it. We'll get to that later too. I don't know what it is. It's not I know what it is. Sorry. By elevator type of Otis it is, or ThyssenKrupp or Dover. See, if you look here are the west elevators on B. These two elevator right there. Now you see that elevator right there? That elevator was built in 2003. Separation here, right? 2003. Well, these 5 modernized in 2003. So those are the west elevators. Now, if you look down there, you can see the central elevator, which is completely original from 1960. It was installed in the 60s. That elevator down there. We're by it. We're going to go down there right now and look at it. Well, there's a call station for the west elevators. There's those 2. Modernized 1983, I think it was, or 1984. New elevator from 2003 in the west wing. For the central elevator, which is right down the hallway from the west elevators. Not unmodernized. It's a fire department thing. But it's not modernized at all. There's the fixtures. You gotta have a key to get it too. I've seen it on too before. I've taken a picture of it. I don't know. It's on free. Probably there's nothing on free, but there is something on free R. I like these buttons. The rear door, the elevator. Both rear doors on this thing open up the same way as the front. Open up the same way as this. The weird opens up the same way as this. You know what I mean? You could get to 2 if you had a key, but you can't call it from the front. You have to call it from the back. And it's still low. Capacity is 4,000 pounds. I think Otis maintains all of them. There it is on 2. And there's the hall indicator on 2. And now we make our roaring Dover traction elevator. This is the Katy Perry elevator. I wonder why that is. Ooh. You guys, it goes roar. And then you push the button, it roars really loud as it moves. And then it quiets down as it stops. When it starts up, it roars really loud when it's moving. Watch the video. This was a Shepherd Warner. Nice. Or, yeah, I know it's been modernized at some point, probably in the 80s. In 1959, and this was modernized in 1983, 1984. And there's a lot of original elevators in this hospital. I know there's one elevator in this hospital that is completely original from 1945. I don't know what it's up and down to. Buttons. Dover, 5,000 pounds. And right down there, it says Shepherd Warner. They're from Cincinnati. And there's the basement, looking out into the basement. It has the hall indicator on B and 1. In case of fire, do not use elevator. That's the elevator fire department key. Surprise! Hey, Dominic. And then there's the East elevator at East Ohio Regional Hospital. Doom-de-doom-de-doom. We make our way up the steps from the East elevator on B and walk down a spooky hallway to where we find an original Otis from 1945. Woo-wee! Look at this baby. Woo-wee! It's right. Department key. There's the inside of it, and woo-wee! Look at this thing. 8 at East Ohio Regional Hospital. And I think most of the elevators are bottom drive here. I am not sure, but I think they're all bottom drive for most of them. There's the door. There are your buttons. The IU ID. Non-stop. Yeah, I should have. You know, if I would have noticed that, I would have probably turned to that SN around to NS. I don't know why they need NS. It's only 3 floors. There's the, I think all the elevators have that. Which we'll get to in a little bit. There's the Otis in there. 23 passengers. There's the back of it. And some of them have rear doors. Call button. There's a call button. 1. The old car number 8. Here's the elevator again, and then there's a long-term elevator. This is a hydro. It's a supernova because it has a supernova motor, as most of us elevator users would say. And guess what else it has? Oh, there's the. This was installed in the 80s. 1980 then. I think this is what the main elevators used. The West elevators. Yeah, this is definitely what the West elevators used to have. There's the. And guess what it has? That's right. It has the black doors. So you definitely know this is a Dover because it has the black doors inside of it and the supernova motor. Elevator though, there's a cab. And like I said, if you want now to get to 2 in a central elevator, you gotta have a key. But if you're like to call it from 2, you'd have to go around to the rear side because you can't call it obviously. It's not on 3 though, because on 3 it's just like a hallway. It opens up into a room probably. I don't know. I don't check it out, but it's the newest elevator in the wing, in the West Wing. 2003. It just had its 10th birthday 13th birthday a couple months ago. There are your fixtures, indicator. Yeah, this was installed in 2003. Front of it. You can take freight on these, because that freight elevator only goes a couple floors behind it. We'll get to that later. 5,000 pounds. That's pretty big. So that Duntro elevator again. Okay. And now here is the north. Now here's the second oldest elevator in the hospital. Car number 8 is the first one. The car number 2 is the second one yet. This is the bottom drive. Okay. Here's the inside of it. Okay, there's your phone. I actually called my grandma on it one time. I actually called my grandma on that phone one time. Well, security was calling. Herbie. There's the Otis, 1,000 pounds. There's the indicator. There's the doors, front. There's up and down arrows. Yes, Jonathan, it does have black buttons. We saw those. We're going to see the newest elevators. The whole entire hospital free elevator, which was installed in 2003. I know this one says staff only service elevator, but you can ride this one though. To ride keypad, to the code to ride that one. And that one's not too special. Well, it goes up to the helipad, but it's not so special though. Installed in 2004. The certificate number is, because if it already had a birthday, we get to sing happy birthday to him. Would you guys like that? All right. See, you can call the right elevator, but to call the right you can call the right elevator, but to call the left elevator, probably opens up into the operating room. Nothing much in there. You got to be sterile to be in there. See, these are actually hydraulics. There's the inside. There are the buttons. See, this is a flat. This is a flat. This has a flat panel on it with a black covering. No, Jonathan. No, listen, guys. We're not going to be saying what type of Otis it is. Series 5, Series 6. I don't know what kind it is. It was installed in 2004. That's all I'll say. 12 years ago. Still a nice elevator, though. Pre-R. Elevator number 2. And let's see. Well, there they are on the 1. Side. And what else is there to see? See if we can find the certificate. There's a hallway. I found it when I go to. No, Dominic. It's not a Series 6. Okay, you can even ask an You can even ask an elevator tech or state guy. Our Otis from 2004. Okay. It's a hydro, and I found an elevator when I was going down that hallway for the north elevator on 2. That's how I found those elevators. All right, let's see here. Certificate number is 47797. Oh, I can look on this one. 7797. We're going to enter that right now on the highway elevator records. State ID 47797. Regional Hospital 90. Okay. Hydraulic Direct 5,000 pounds. Otis Elevator Company 112 was the speed of the car. Total travel was at 32. OR2, but it's public. OR1 is not public though. Served floors are 4. Safety test on 2/9/16. It was inspected on 10/18/16, and yay! At 14. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, guys. Okay.